the depiction of an actual SMS on the emulator screen there, with its diagram on the front of the system of how to hook it up to the TV. Oh, that's another thing I didn't mention about the SMS in particular is the controller had a 8-way D-pad, which adds in the slipperiness to all these games. 2 face buttons. That's it. The pause button was on the console itself, which must have made sense to someone. I mean, like, Sega originally made, like, computers. Like, the Japanese version of this system was the Sega Mark III. It had, like, a keyboard and all that. Which is apparently the version they're playing. So having, like, you know, just on the hardware, the big pause button, that makes some sense. And you think it maybe be like actual, you know, halt the processor pause button. But no, it's just a standard pause button. But then, like, Sega at the time especially was super into RPG-style mechanics in everything. And so, like, you're pausing it, bring up menu screens to use power-ups like that, and, like, most games in the system, and the pause button is potentially, like, halfway across the room. Which, you know, back in the day, I think we used to, like, just... whoever's turn it wasn't is in charge of pausing it if need be. Which is a little co-pilot situation. Anyway, this is Fantasy Zone. Which, I could be wrong, but I think has the distinction of being the first ever Q-'em-up. Let's see, what do I want? Do I want the jet engine or do I want big wings? I think I'll take the jet engine and the laser, because this first level is very short. Done with it. But yeah, you get money in like every Master System game and spend it in shops. It's a thing. Oh, that was it. Almost enough to fight the first boss. So when I call it a Q-'em-up, this is what I mean. And yeah, if you die, you lose your power-ups. Oh well. I used to know there was like a particular safe spot where you can just kind of sit and every single one of these leaves will miss. It's like around here. You know, I actually fought this boss earlier, just testing things and practicing, and did it in the first try. It didn't take anywhere as long. A little hard to tell, but yeah, the color shifting on that hatch there indicates how close to dead it is. Oh, okay, sure, I'll take a shot right away. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the big wing because I have. Oh, right, there's this over here. Okay. Definitely take the twin bombs. Good, I think. Oh. So, yeah, the idea with Fantasy Zone is, first of all, you are playing as Opa Opa, the little spaceship with feet and wings that was a mascot for Sega for a decent bit. Still very cute, in my opinion. Who, I don't remember if the first game actually had a plot. Oh yeah, no, the first game, like, it turns out that, like, your father is secretly evil, and your father's just another one of you, but, like, slightly bigger. I think? Or was it the sequel? One of them. And, did already, wow. Yeah, you just kind of, like, go through, and every level, it's a very short, looping, Defender-style thing, where you just have these constant enemy waves. which are really a huge pain. Your main objective, though, is there are these stationary bases that have annoying amounts of hit points that you need to kill. They also drop more money than most things do, at least usually, and also will, you know, spit out little who cares things. Yeah, this is a very good version of this game. And a weird thing too is, despite this is like their mascot, like selling their system, there was an NES port of this, which is awful. It's absolutely awful. Just sprite flicker and slow down and like. That's actually the thing worth mentioning too. Like, this system is very, very good at having a lot of sprites like in a line without problems. Like, look at those projectiles there. Like, that's no effect. How did I get that? Wow. I could play that some more, and I might before the night's over. But let's move on to the sequel real quick. I am significantly more familiar with this one and might do slightly less bad, maybe. Although the music in the first level sucks. But yeah, so the thing that really gets you in this is the screen will kind of lead you like this, but it's not quite matched to your character motion. It's like, if you turn, it will slowly pan over. And especially if you get some of the power-ups where you have, like, massive speed boosts, there's kind of this sloshing thing where you can, like, get it to overshoot accidentally and, like, full-on take yourself off the screen. Oh, miserable speed. Sorry, that's right. So, the second game is basically more of the first. This music isn't all this bad. It just starts off really tinny. There we go. You wind up turning around a lot, and like I really wish it would just like keep you centered instead of doing this. Because you kind of drift forward too, which is why I keep dying. So you have to like back up a little bit to correct it, but then you back up and then the screen sloshes. So the main changes that the sequel here makes is, whoa, I'm just gonna whip that out. There are these warps where there are like 3 screens per level they have to clear out, instead of just the one, with slightly different backgrounds in each one. But also, the shops are like a fixed location somewhere in the level that you can always go back to, and not just like, hey, it popped, go get it before it disappears. If you don't have money yet, oh well. That was your one shot this level. So it's a little more fair in that sense. You can always like save up to get what you want. But yeah, like this was honestly, like, compared to the NES, this was the superior hardware by far. Like the number of colors per sprite is nearly more than 3. It can handle a whole lot more on screen at a time. Very, very, very little slowdown. You might see some in this game, but like not a lot. It's just, you know, like, if you were making games for a Nintendo system, you were making games for a Nintendo system, and that's it. So, like, it was basically just Sega and a couple of, can't quite afford the normal engine, but I kind of want it. Really like the double bombs. It's one of the few power-ups that have a time limit. They do significant damage, especially to bases. I like the different physics on the paper money, too. Okay, now I can afford it. So there's, like, progressively better engines and such as you go along, which lets you move faster and faster, but, like, this is kind of, like, the top speed that I feel personally comfortable with. Okay, yes, everything is dead now, so now I can go find the boss warp that before would not function, but will now, and not walking through that. Okay. Oh, this is the version I'm familiar with, where there's, like, a sweet spot right, it's a similar boss. There we go. Now I'm just gonna be good from here out. So there was a chance of me, like, finishing Alex Kidd in one sitting. It's not gonna happen with this. It's really not gonna happen in the first one. Because holy crap, like... It's one of the twitchiest games I've ever played. So one thing you can get in this is, there are, like, things to give you more HP. But here's the thing, is, like, projectiles will do, like, 1 or 2 points of damage, and then, like, contact with anything will do, like, 10. So, like, those shots, I can eventually get the ability to survive, like, 2 of, but, like, anything else, no, it's not happening. And there's that slosh thing I mentioned. You're very, very strongly discouraged from, like, doubling back ever. And there's a lot to be said for not trying and just, like, find a way to dodge forward and just loop around again. But it's hard not to course correct a little bit sometimes. And bombs carry some momentum to them, too. Is this the level ahead? No, I think it was a third. These games are all from the era of, like, you know secrets? You know, just, like, jump in a certain place or shoot the air and you'll find a thing? That was close. One-ups are a thing. You can buy them. It's not a total waste of money. But, like, you lose all your props when you die, so they're not that great. And also the cost, you know, goes up. The twin bombs are, like, the one thing you really, really, really want early on, and either... Yeah, usually the normal engine, maybe one up from there, maybe one down from there, depending on your, like, you know, your personal... priorities of, like, not sloshing the screen halfway around the world versus being able to dodge properly. It's really a no, like, clear superior answer. Okay, yeah, so yeah. I've taken my one hit from a bullet. I've also, I think, cleared out the level. Boss. Probably should have bought a better weapon for it. You got, like, what, 20, 30 seconds on most of the weapons? Oh, I forgot this lets you hold down the fire button. It's really nice of them. I do appreciate, in theory, being allowed to go hit the shop again before fighting the boss again. Just you know, just gotta get there. It's like a Diablo corpse run, I swear. So I want for this. Let's try this. So this gun, yeah, it's gonna last 20 seconds. But, you know. If you get one right before a boss fight... then the right sub-weapon can, like, totally trivialize things. Okay. This is about where the things that come out of the bases are, like, worth caring about, too. So this is one of those games where if you haven't played it a lot, like, you're gonna get game over within, like, a minute. Because it really, like... These are cruel patterns on, like, every enemy, honestly. Okay, that's a pretty standard shooter one, but, like... Gotta go slash my screen away again. I'm like, okay, they're not the hardest patterns to learn. You can usually, like, run. But, like, if I take one hit from anything that's not a bullet, or 2 hits from a bullet, I'm dead. It's somewhere. Well, okay, I'll take a shot. Yeah, I could get a bigger engine. I don't want to. I don't really want any of this, actually. Yeah, one of the screens in this third level here. Oh. That's all it takes. Now I want that shot. I guess I'm going with the jet engine. I don't have my twin bombs. It's not good. Somewhere in here, I swear, there is a hidden power-up that gives you a permanent, like, basic weapon upgrade, so that you essentially have the laser power-up at all times, just by, like, having, like, basically infinite shooting speed. Is that my last life? Oh, it was in the 4th level I'm thinking of. And now I'm... And yeah, usually once you die, it's just like, it cascades from there, because your starting speed, especially in the second game, is so slow, and everything goes so fast. Okay. I need to play something a little less twitchy.